Richie, thanks for joining us. Another clean sheet, but you couldn't find a breakthrough.
Yeah, I think, listen, we could have won the game, we could have lost it. We probably had more chances than them, better chances than them. But obviously we've had a lot more possession. They came to frustrate and slow the game down, block the middle of the pitch up. And, we just a little bit off it today. Our passing wasn't as crisp, we didn't move it as quickly as what we have been doing. And ultimately, there's probably 5 or 6 balls in the second half that are just landing around our box. And when you don't work that extra yard, that extra little bit, then the chance never falls for you. So we could have scored 2 or 3 near the end. But yeah, all in all, a little bit of a frustrating day, a little bit pedestrian at times. But another clean sheet, another positive performance. I think it's 1 defeat in 10, so we just have to take it and move on.
Probably the best chance fell to Charlie Kelman.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he came off his back, but there's also Dan Happ and DJ at the back that can tap it in. If we're just that little bit more on the front foot, there's the ball in the back post where Dan Aggie's done unbelievable to side foot it across the 6-yard box. Again, Damien Donnelly's on his heels. So I thought our subs had an impact. I thought we in the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes, they just had a good spell before that. By winning second balls and putting it in there and getting corner after corner. But I think the last 15-20 minutes we're the only team that... Listen, I thought we was the only team the whole game trying to win the game, but especially in the last 15-20 where we gave it a good go. It was just unfortunate. We didn't... 2 things. One, it didn't drop to us, but I also think we didn't show enough quality.
But you seem to be defending as a team.
I think we've done that all. We've had a couple of horror shows. If you look at Shrewsbury away, Northampton away, even though we conceded 1 from a set play, we just had a couple. I think if you take what we conceded in the league, 20 goals, I think we've conceded, might be wrong, but I think we've conceded 20 goals. It might be 21, I'm not sure, but 8 of them was in the first games. If you go Shrewsbury, Bolton, Birmingham and Charlton, since then we've done really well to keep the ball out of our net. Josh Keeley has to take a lot of credit. Since he's come in, he's been excellent. Consistency in a back 4, but I also think now we've got competition at left back, absolutely, competition at right back, and I think that the 2 centre halves that played the other night have done really, really well as well. So there's competition for places, but we've been able to pick a consistent back 4, 5, and when you do that, I think throughout my time here, when we've been able to do that, we have picked up a lot of clean sheets.
Another yellow card for Don Ball. I'll make that 5.
Yeah, he's probably timed it right because his missus is about to give birth, so we hope it can happen this week or leading up to Barnsley, and then he can settle for a few days with his new family and enjoy it, and then come back fresh for the pile of games that we've got coming up.
The division is so tight. I think during the course of the afternoon,
we could have gone 11th. It's crazy, isn't it?
But you could be back in the 21st.
But again, you look at the again, our first 4 games have just killed us a little bit. I think we've got 22 points from 15, which is, that'll be finish around 6th or 7th. You look at Wigan, who we beat last week. I beat Bolton today, so it's mad. The only thing we can control is ourselves, and like we say, just keep the points tally ticking over. We've got a really good run of games now, and any team that winning around Christmas time within a space of 2 weeks, you play 5 games and you can climb the table really, really quickly. So that's the plan.
Earlier today, there was the draw for the EFL trophy, and you're at home to Stevenage.
Yeah, home draw is a positive. It's a competition that we have not prioritised this year, but we did want to do well in it. So again, a home draw and a team that we can beat and hopefully get through to the next round.
Next weekend it is Barnsley. In terms of team news and players that would be available, is it too early for Sean Clare?
Yeah, no, it'd definitely be too early for Sean. He might be coming back training that week after Barnsley. And we don't want to rush him. It's been a 3 month or so. He's flying in terms of his rehabilitation, all the running. He's had no setback, touch wood. So we hope to start introducing him. Before that, we need to arrange a friendly and get him 60 minutes under his belt with less stress, with less preparation. Take the mental stress that a game brings with playing, and hopefully we can start integrating him into the squad. Probably the week after Barnsley.
The window will open soon. Have you got a list of players that you want to go for? Will there be early movement, do you think? I'm
not sure there'll be early movement. A lot of the players have done really well, and we always said, when you sign players that are first loans, or take time to integrate in the squad. We struggled for results in the first 6-7 games, even though a lot of the performances were really, really good. If you look at the last 6-7 weeks, a lot of them players have begun to improve. So it's important that they continue that. And from looking at January, where we might need 5 or 6 players, for me now we probably only need 2 or 3.
Would that be on the wings? Are you looking for?
Well, listen, we need another wide man. You look at Ollie O'Neill today; he's just not quite at his sharpest because he's probably been flogged in the last 2 weeks. I think DJ's starting to look up to speed. Our variation on the right at the moment is Sonny, or then moving Dan Aggie out to the right, which he can do, but also he's been playing really well. So our options are very limited with Jordan Graham and Theo being out. So we'll definitely need a winger, maybe 2. Because you look at the squad now, our bench is making an impact. Every week the bench is making an impact, and when you're bringing the legs of Galbraith was ill, Curry was ill, he then played 90 minutes on Tuesday, and then we've rested them up today a little bit. We've got a bit of rest into them, and hopefully now they'll get a couple of days training next week and be fresh for Barnsley.